All right, today's the day. Got all the parts in but one. It's an oil seal, but I can install that later. It doesn't have to be done while the bike is apart. And here we are. So I got my gasket set, got the shift fork and its spacer. I'm gonna go ahead and slap it back in, clean all the surfaces up, remount the cover, put all the bolts in, reattach the kickstand. I'll do the front peg. I have oil over there, change the oil filter, which actually sits up in that little canister there. It's just a cartridge type, and that's just a cover. So you pop that off, screw it in, bam. And the one thing I did, which I probably shouldn't have, but I did anyways because I couldn't resist it. The bike was sitting and I was bored. But I went ahead and cut out the baffles. So, you know, it'll sound like a real bike, because I've heard, you know, bikes with stocks, you know, set up and they have their baffles in, they sound like scooters, right? They're quiet, but, you know, I want this to be what its potential is. Manly. So, baffles come out. And yeah, so we'll go ahead and get that crap thrown back together. I'm going to put that oil in there and we're going to fill it up and we'll see if she'll start. I'm crossing my fingers. Otherwise, this will be a pretty cool paperweight, you know. At least it'll be a whole bike, which is nice, instead of like a whole bunch of parts. It's a magical moment. Let's see. Okay, yep, we got the top line on the oil. Fuel pump makes a little bit of noise. Some more oil. Voila, all together. Let's go. You want me to just follow you and you can decide?
Sure, let's go to Panda.
All right, to Panda. All right. Guys, right up. brake. Felt a little spongy. I need some bleeding. Oh, I killed it. Getting used to the new clutch. It engages pretty early. I can probably adjust that later. Unfortunately, the way I had mounted my GoPro, it was actually picking up a ton of wind, so the footage was not super great just because A, you couldn't hear what I was saying, and B, the wind was just so loud that it was obnoxious. So I'm just going to go ahead and do an audio over on this and play some music. But here's some thoughts on the bike, dude. It's pretty dope. It works extremely well. Can't believe it. The ride is actually pretty smooth considering it's a V-twin, and it sounds pretty dang good for just having the baffles cut out. And the bike is pretty awesome, not going to lie. I'm very impressed with how well it works considering, its history and what we had to do to get it all going. But after all, I definitely think it was worth my time, and I'll break it down for you in the next video and show you what it all cost for me to get it going.
How'd it go?
Oh man, it's literally perfect. Shifts every gear. It's flawless, smooth, no clunking, no valve tick. Maybe just a tiny bit, but typical. Like literally on the throttle, off the throttle is good. Little poppy in the deacceleration, but that's, yeah, probably because I messed with the baffles. And there was this air system that used to like run exhaust through pipes and a pump and stuff, and I kind of took it out too. So, but that was supposed to help with it. Yeah, pretty dope though.